I have two colonies of Camponotus pennsylvanicus, or black carpenter ants. I'll call them the beefy colony and the numerous colony. Even though I got both of these colonies at the same time and kept them in test tubes and then moved them to wooden nests at the same time, they've developed in very different ways. The beefy colony developed majors very early on. They have possibly 5 to 8 majors, and their majors are larger than in the numerous colony. Really, even the minor workers from the beefy colony seem larger than in the numerous colony. But there are fewer ants in that colony. The numerous colony has a lot more ants and seems to reproduce more readily. But the ants are generally of a smaller size, and only very recently did they start to get their first majors. It's a mystery to me how two colonies that were raised in such similar ways and obtained from the same source could develop to be so different. The colonies also have very different personalities. The beefy colony tends to only have at most 1 or 2 ants out foraging at any given time. The ants who remain in the nest are generally well fed, and you can see how distended their gasters are. The numerous colony, on the other hand, constantly crowds their outworld. And while some of the ants in the nest have distended gasters, they just seem a lot more eager for food than the beefy colony. On the other hand, though, the numerous colony tends to have more eggs and pupa at any given time. So that's my question. Why are these colonies of the same species, raised in very similar ways, so very different from each other? Why do they have different personalities and different appearances? I'd love to know your thoughts.